Bam. What's up, everyone? In this game, we have SAS as our red Mongol spawning in the northeastern side of Himiyama, down here in the southwest. We have NyanRacingCat as our purple Japanese. Going for the farmhouse, going for the gold. Are we gonna go for the Tuara upgrade? I don't believe so. No Dark Age Tuara upgrade. That's fine. People who don't have no souls, so it's okay. Oh, there he goes. See? NyanCat heard me. He knows. He knows. Over here for our Mongol player. Going for the wood. Going for the Uvu. Don't think he will be going for any kind of Dark Age. Really? Let's see. Is he just going for the early wood? Villager is moving out. Gonna start his barracks. Alright, so we are going to be getting some Dark Age harass going on. Quite a few villagers on the berries already. Really good. They're going to start getting rallied out over there. 7-3 split. Tuara upgrade does increase your villager capacity by 7%. Movement speed by 7%. Or, excuse me. Increase your villager capacity by 3. Movement speed by 7. And berry gather rate by 7% as well. So, nice little bonus throughout. Instead of getting your typical wheelbarrow upgrade. Or typical wheelbarrow. They get the Tuara into the Takizaku, into, I can't remember what the level 3 is right now. Yeah, I can't remember what the level 3 is called right now. Double spears out and about. See what this lovely ball duo will do. So, how was your guys' New Year's? And your guys', if you guys, of course, celebrate it. How was your guys' Christmas and New Year's? Your guys' holidays, all that good stuff. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully you guys had a lot of eat, chill with friends, family. See what this, oh no, what happened to my camera? All I did was slightly move it and it went crazy. Tower is going to be coming down right now. No villager should die to this. He also has more than enough gold in order to start getting up into his feudal age. Is he going to go for Coca or Kura? The way that he was... Oh, he's going to be going for the Coca. The way that Nyan was positioning his... The way that he has the Coca positioned made it look like he was going to be going for the Kura. But instead is going to be going for the Coca. That's really good. Those... Shinobi will be able to deal with the spearmen pretty easily for the most part. What they won't be able to deal with though is gonna be the, wow, what is it called? The outpost. That effectively. And we should see it get clicked over pretty soon. Or go, well, we should start seeing the forge burning. And the pillage bonus going to our Mongol sometime very soon. Did he already get it? And I just didn't notice. There he goes. Okay. I'm like, there's no way I missed it, right? Good thing I didn't miss it though. Age up will be finishing up pretty soon for our Japanese player. Over here for our Mongol, he's still a little bit away. He did do a forced drop off right there, a preemptive forced drop off though. He has no food left. Oh, this is absolutely huge. He doesn't have enough food for his age up. And now he's going to have to start using more of it in order to get villagers, so he doesn't have that much idle time. I'm not sure why he didn't just move the villagers over to the berries, though. That would have been a lot better than just farming up wood right there. Long distance gather the berries. He still would have been able to hit his age up. He was only 5 foot away. And now it's gonna be delayed by what, another 30? No, actually it's gonna be delayed by about a minute right there. Is he gonna go into the silver tree or deerstone? That's the main question. Does he feel like he's gonna be able? Okay, he is gonna go for the deerstone. I was curious if SAS thought he'd be able to pull off trade, but it doesn't look like it. Dock is down for SAS right here in the middle of the map as well. Not even, oh no, he does have enough wood. He just hasn't, as I say that, first fishing boat comes down. Geisha is going to be running right past it in order to start harassing it down if she wanted to. Not going to do that. Gonna go towards the Uvu. Nothing's going to be able to stop it either. Shinobi is there as well. Has the Shinobi sabotaged? No sabotage yet. Could throw it onto the barracks if he wanted to. Stables isn't down either in order to deal with this, nor is an archery. So it's gonna be just these 3 units. They will be getting the Uvu down for sure. Oh, especially now with the sabotage as well. 200 damage thrown right on top of it. Sets it on fire. It doesn't really matter the sabotage portion of it where he can't use it, because you're still going to be able to get the double production from the barracks regardless. More than anything, it's going to be the simple fact that it put it on fire, did 200 damage to it, and now the Uvu's going to go down. So even if we do get a barracks, or excuse me, an archery range or a stable coming through for SAS, he still needs to use stone, or he still needs to put wood, use up wood to put the Uvu back onto the stone. Onimusha. Oh, Onimusha and Shinobi do a lot of damage to that Khan. It is going to, of course, be able to get away. Dow out light junk. Excuse me. I thought it was a Dow. It's a light junk for our Mongol player. Is that Onimusha going to go down to wolves? It could. It's a little too fast for the wolf. Unable to die. That's good enough. And now we're going to get a wraparound. Villagers coming in from the east, from the north, trying to hit from multiple angles, trying to get any harass that they can down. Nothing really. Archery range, single archer coming up. Uvu, second Uvu. Back over here for our Japanese player. He's sitting on 1 racks, 1 stable. Decent amount of villagers on wood, food. Not too many on gold though. Only sitting on 3 on gold right now. Nice freaking diversity going on though for the food. He has a couple villagers on deer, a few villagers over here on berries. He still has a couple villagers, well, more than a couple villagers over here on the sheep as well, just eating up as much as it can from multiple different angles. And the torch damage will be coming. Does it stop it from attacking? No, right? No, it doesn't. Focus fire onto the horseman, goes down. First Shinobi will be going down. Second Shinobi will not be getting focus fired from the outpost. And ooh, Geisha still right here in the middle of the map, denying the Khan from being able to go over there. 4 spears do go down inside of that outpost. What are we getting? Another stable? Second stable coming up. More villagers moving over to gold, oh no, they're going over to food. I would really like to see more villagers on gold right now in order to try to get into the castle age. NyanRacingCat is ahead economically, or not anymore. What happened there? Has he had, oh, he supply blocked, that's why. And this is a heavy supply block too, 50 out of 50 for a while. He has enough wood in order to do it, but what's going on? He's not busy. He's not getting harassed. This is way too much. That's over 20 seconds. This is a supply block for about 30 seconds now. And now he's gonna essentially get immediately supply blocked again. He's 54 out of 60, so he needs to drop another house soon. Okay, there is another house coming up over here on the deer. That was huge. he was ahead by a villager. Now he's behind by 3. So he missed 2.5 rotations basically. So that was about 40 seconds worth of a supply block right there. Then that's massive. That's not good. He was ahead, or well, I guess they were tied up economically. Not only that, but oh, and now we get Keshik in the wood line. 2 villagers do go down. Potentially more could be going down as well. Uvu is going to be going down over here on the other side of the map. Are we going to see some sabotages going off on? We need to see a sabotage go off on the stables in order to stop the Keshik from coming through. This is a huge feudal attack coming through from our Japanese player. Rarely do we see something like that. A majority of the time what we will see is a fast castle or a samurai style play, not necessarily horseman, geisha, shinobi. That's something that we would rarely see. And is it gonna go down? The Uvu does go down right before the villagers. Like, look at how close the villager was, centimeters away from being able to get the repair off. Just moments, absolute mere milliseconds away from being able to get that villager there to get the repair off. But now SAS is sitting on 23 military. Nyan does decide to attack right there. SAS is on 42 villagers, 23 military, 13 archers, 4 keshiks, 2 spears, a junk. No, that's a light junk. Yeah, a light junk on the pond. Meanwhile, Nyan is on 36 villagers, 37 now, 33 military, 16 geisha, 8 horsemen. Is he gonna commit into this? Pops the speed boost to get away. 16 geisha, 8 horsemen, 7 shinobi, 2 spears, and a samurai, the first samurai of many to be coming down. We have a market over here on the eastern side of the map, going to be trading to the northern trade post. That is going to be the safest route for him. Wait, what are you at right now? 41, so 82 total. That's not bad. There's 2 traders out on the field right now as well. So this could be a decent turning point for SAS in order to start getting his economy up and running. If that trade goes uncontested though, it could be pretty devastating for our Japanese player. Gonna be going for the boar. Are we gonna have any villagers here? Oh no, I guess he just wants to heal up more than anything. Not too shabby. Start killing some of the huntable animals out on the map. 30 military, 15 archers, 6 keshik, 5 spears, 4 SAS. Neither player has the resources in order to get into castle. We do need to see some form of attack though from our Japanese player, because if SAS's economy goes uncontested for too long, it's just gonna snowball out of control really quick. He's already sitting on 49 villagers, 8 villager lead over our Japanese player. And the trade is just gonna get even better and better too as time progresses. Nice little blink right there in order to try to snipe out a fishing boat. Doesn't really matter, but that's a lot of damage from the light junk. That's a ton of damage. Meanwhile, there are the keshiks going into the back line. Able to just kill a single villager. I believe they were able to kill just 1 villager. Actually, I don't think they killed any. I don't see any dead vills on the floor. And now, oh, is Nyan gonna commit to this? I don't think that's such a good idea. The amount of archers there and spears are gonna be able to deal with this entire army of our Japanese player. The shinobi are getting picked apart as well. They're the #1 damage dealers in terms of being able to clear the keshik, but now keshik come from the back and do sandwich. They are able to sandwich the army. This is going hugely in favor of our red Mongol player. As I say that though, the horsemen from our Japanese are able to jump onto the archers for our Mongol. Not able to clean them up though. The Uma Bannerman is still standing, but it will go down to the keshik and to the spears. The front line for our Mongol player is essentially non-existent at this point. There's only 1 keshik left, getting into range of the light junk in order to start adding on more damage. That might be a clutch play at the moment. because every bit of damage does count. The Keshik is still alive. It's healing itself little by little. That was absolutely clutch by SAS in order to get next to the junk to do the additional damage necessary to the army of our Japanese player to sustain. Barely able to defend against that. If he wasn't able to do that, he wouldn't have been able to defend, or he wouldn't have had such a clutch defense right there. Really good decision making by SAS. And now what does Nyan do? He's going into his Daimyo Palace, excuse me, his level 2, going into his farm transition now. He's gonna go up to what, two barracks, 2 stables, no archery. Like I said, I would love to see, I would have loved to seen a few more villagers going down right there. A total of 8 villagers have been killed for SAS. I would have loved to see during that little slow moment that we had for NyanRacingCat to go into castle. That would have been perfect timing for him, because SAS was too busy trying to rebuild his, or trying to build his army in general in order to defend. Nyan could have used that moment perfectly to move into Castle Age, start getting the mounted samurai, and be able to deal with it. We have, wait, how much are you guys doing? 67. Okay, that's significantly more than these up here that are doing 41. They look about even, but they really aren't in that case. That is how 41, 67. That's 26 more gold. Yeah, I guess I could see it now that I'm actually paying attention to it. This one is like, well, no, yeah, okay, when I put it like this, it's only about 4 squares more, about 4 squares further apart, and apparently those 4 squares equals 26 more gold. It is what it is. But these traders down here are going to be getting picked off. One goes down, he moves out. NyanRacingCat does move out before he realizes that there is another trader coming. There's already outposts here. Keshik do charge onto those horsemen, pick them off pretty easily as well. Geisha are going to be taking a ton of fire right there. NyanRacingCat sitting on 48 villagers, 28 military to the 66 workers of SAS and 37 military. How many do we have right now? Only 7. I could have sworn he would have had more by now, but he's currently sitting at 7. He did lose 1. He has 4 boats still in the middle of the map gaining food, and Nyan does decide to attack. He doesn't have a good enough military to be able to take this though. SAS is sitting on 19 archers, 12 keshiks, 10 spears. Meanwhile, Nyan has 9 shinobi that do really well. Don't get me wrong, against the spears and against the keshiks, they do 25 damage to each one of those, but they just aren't tanky enough. They just don't have the sustainability. He also has 8 spears, 6 horsemen, 8 geisha, 2 katana bannermen, and an uma bannerman. So his military isn't bad. It's just not, it's not going to be able to sustain that well against what SAS has. That huge archer ball plus the keshiks are going to be able to just devastate the entirety of the Japanese army. He doesn't have enough armored units to be able to sustain properly. He needs to do a heavy switch into samurai to be able to push through this. What kind of upgrades do we have? He has +1 ranged melee and +1 ranged armor, +1 melee armor, and +2 melee attack. That's something else that needs to get fixed in the UI, in the caster UI, are the Japanese upgrades. SAS is going to be going out of control with his eco, sitting on 10 right now. That's not good. He's already getting his 3rd resource, 4 gold, 4 food, 4 wood, and 41 gold from the ones going northbound, the ones going southbound, the traders going southbound. 7 food, 7 wood, 67 gold, and now Castle Age is gonna be coming up for SAS. He's choosing the Kurotai. Villager is gonna be going down. Not very significant at this point though. A single villager. Look at this Keshik army though. 18 Keshiks and a Khan right here. Gonna obliterate these horsemen if they stay too long. Where is the Kurotai being thrown down though? At home. Does he have the movement speed upgrade? Not yet. Superior mobility. Textiles coming through as well. There isn't gonna be a Castle Age upgrade for our Japanese player anytime soon whatsoever. He's sitting on 70 food, 162 gold. More villagers are going down for NyanRacingCat. The moment SAS decides to attack is the moment that NyanRacingCat is gonna have to call a good game. SAS on 79 villagers, 75 military, 27 archers, 21 Keshik, 19 spears, 2 crossbows, 2 man-at-arms, and of course his good old trusty Khan. Nyan sitting on 61 villagers. He did get a second TC up, which isn't too bad. But is it one of those situations of a little too late? Too little too late? We'll have to see. 22 villagers just went idle for NyanRacingCat. Where are you guys? I'm assuming the food? Oh, they already got pulled. Nice response from Nyan. Nice raid over here for Nyan as well into the back line. Only able to get a single trader at the moment. He does need to hide. Oh, that would have been a perfect place to hide his horsemen though. Keshiks are going to be coming over here to clean up the horsemen. Unable to get a charge off. Nyan sitting on 1,000 wood. He is going to be transitioning pretty soon though. Look at the amount of farms that are coming down. Really amazing. That's gorgeous base building, by the way, guys. That's really nice SimCity. Amazing SimCity right there. Now, if this was a Kura storehouse, easy. Amazing, gorgeous, beautiful. But instead it's a Coca. Still good though. See what ends up happening with these Keshik. They are going to clean up this horseman. Horsemen weren't sent all the way back home. Now they are, but we are going to be getting horsemen over here on the northern side. They are going to be running through. How many traders are they going to be able to get before SAS realizes? Not too many, because he already pulled a ton of spears to deflect this. Really good map awareness from SAS, seeing that and splitting. Kurotai moving forward. Nice job by SAS. He notices it is time. He's noticed that Nyan has a decent force, but it's being split in order to harass. While I say that, 20 Keshik and the Khan over here on the southwestern side of the map gonna burn through this and just start murdering so many villagers. Is he gonna push forward over here on the northeastern side? He should have seen the army of Nyan there, and he should be pushing forward, but instead he's not. He's waiting to regroup the rest of his spears, his men-at-arms, in order to be able to deal with it. What do we have going though? Floating gate coming up right now. Oh, he's not gonna have enough time to get into castle. I really doubt he's gonna be able to get into castle. Even if he does, that's gonna be a massive flag for SAS saying, hey, come attack me. I've just burned 1,800 resources. Not necessarily burned, but I've just used 1,800 resources on non-military buildings. We still have horsemen over here on the northern side. There's a decent amount of sheep here. 2 sheep. I guess just 2 sheep. That's not really decent. There's a shaman grabbing a relic, gonna bring it back home. And now a very offensive Kurotai. Don't forget, a stupid freaking thing just triggered again for no reason, or skipped for no reason. And now we're getting traction trebuchets being built in the front line. Keshik are going to charge into the villagers, immediately picking off 5, 18, 19 villagers total. How many more are going to go down? Traction trebuchet, first one is up, second one is finishing up right now as well, and gonna just start laying siege. One relic has been picked up for SAS, second one will be getting picked up as well. Considering he's been in castle for what, 5-6 minutes, I'm kind of surprised it took him this long to start picking up relics. What are these traction trebuchets attacking? Just going after the production for now? Yes, sir. First building goes down, second one is gonna, or first barracks goes down, second one gonna be going down, as well as the forward forge. A stable is dead. SAS is just gonna get rid of as much production as he can, because without that production, that means there's not gonna be any reinforcements. 102 military to 74. The time is here, and the Kuritai goes right in front of the town center. I don't see any possibility of our Japanese player being able to hold this. Just being down 36 military already is such a huge thing, and not only that, but the simple fact that your opponent has been on castle for way longer than you have been. All of those tier 2 upgrades, all of those veterancies, everything. GG gets called. Game goes to our red Mongol player SAS. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.